Okay, hi everyone. I guess I'm audible to all. So this is Shashwat here, and let me just switch on my camera. So hi guys, this is Shashwat here. Hope you all are doing well and preparing well for your NATA 2022 examination. Now today, one of the most important parts in NATA we are going to discuss. So everyone stay tuned right now, go throughout the class and make sure you share the video with all your friends. There is a very link given in the description box if you want to get the study material or join the course. Go and fill that Google form, okay? And you have a contact number given below as well. So quickly connect us on the number and you can get everything that you need for the preparation of your NATA 2022 examination. Today we are going to discuss unlock the power of visual memory. The visual memory question that will come in the NATA part B section, how you can improve yourself for that, what are the kind of questions that are going to come. We will quickly have a discussion on that. So without wasting any time, guys, let's proceed further and make sure you stay tuned to the channel, subscribe it, and you can check my channel out as well. There are a lot of informative videos. Check out on my name, Shashwat Model, okay? And reach me on the number given in the description box. So let's proceed for the class. Guys, am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's proceed with the class. Just give me a second. Fine, okay, let's quickly start. So as we have already discussed, we will be proceeding further with the discussion of your section 2 paper. So the kind of questions that are going to come. And as I have already mentioned, you will get a few things like, that you will be given a set of pictures of most importantly, 5 pictures. And you will have to go through them one by one. So each picture you will get around 30 seconds of time. And after that, 2 questions being asked for that picture. Now there is no limitation for answering that question. Let us quickly go through and understand what is it all about. So give me a minute. Let me share my screen. Okay, I hope the screen is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
So this is based on the NATA 2021 section 2 practice paper. Okay. Now I am just editing it as NATA 2022 as well, because this is the most probably till the first attempt we are assuming it to be that it should go in the exact same pattern, because there are no changes in the mode of examination in comparison with the last one. Okay, so if you have any queries, any doubts, we will go through that. But before that, we will quickly have a discussion. Just give me a minute. Let me open it in slideshow format. It's prompting. Okay, that's fine. So let us go through the instructions first. Okay. So it tells that there are a total of 5 pictures, each having 2 questions. Each question carries 3 marks. This is fixed. There is no change in marks. Okay, and each image will be displayed to the candidate for 30 seconds, after which the picture will disappear and he or she has to solve 2 questions based on that image. For solving these 2 questions, there is no time limit, but the picture cannot be reviewed again. This is actually how is it going to be. So let's proceed further and let us try out with the first how you guys are performing. So exactly, I'm just turning on my phone stopwatch. Give me a minute. Okay, we have it now, Manas. Fine. So now we are moving on to the first image. Okay, yeah. Observe the picture for the next 30 seconds quickly. Or let me give you 1 minute to observe the first picture. Observe everything that you can see. So since this is your first time you are solving this question, so I'm giving you 1 minute time to observe it. Observe it for a minute, and then we will have 2 questions on this image. Okay, and you guys will try to solve it out. It's not much complex. Just the thing is, you'll have to increase your this visual memory power with as soon as you watch something and go through it. Okay, so we are we are almost done. It's 5 or 6 seconds left. Okay. Now you have these 2 questions. So quickly tell me. So first picture you have observed for 10 seconds. Quickly tell me what is the answer to these.
6 children.
How many children could you see in the image?
6.
6. Okay, we will check the answers. And what was the external color combination of the sponge-shaped boat the children were riding?
White and yellow.
I think B.
White and yellow. White and yellow. Okay. Now let us go back and compare it. You told 6 children. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And the external color combination was white and yellow, you told? Yeah, it is white and yellow. These are the right answers. Okay. Now observe this image for next 30 seconds quickly. See, whatever you should always move your eyes from top to bottom in a parallel manner, so that it's easy for you to also remember once you have observed each and every object. Don't move your eyes randomly throughout the image or the composition that you can see. Okay. Now, quickly, your 30 seconds are over now. Color of the object placed outside the box, what was it?
Light blue.
Yeah, light green, light blue. Light blue, okay.
White.
White.
Okay. So everyone everyone must try to answer. Someone told white, someone told light blue. Okay. Anything else from anyone? Quickly. Guys, anything else from anyone? So many of you are here. Please try to answer the question. Yes? Okay. Name of the object on the top right corner of the box. What was it? Name of the object that you could have seen on the top right corner of the box.
So car.
Car.
Yeah? Car. Okay, fine. Let us quickly go back and have a look at it. Top right corner of the box. Yeah, it is a car. And the color of the object placed outside. See, now this is what happens. Once you are in attention today, you are all of you are quite free. You don't have any pressure of solving this, or you haven't solved the whole set of around 115 questions before this. But after you have solved 115, you have a time constraint. That point of view, you think this will be now only someone told it's blue because the table was blue. So you need to see it, try to remember it within the 30 seconds. And this can only be done for everyone watching it. This can only be done by the as much as you practice. You can practice of your own also, try to see some image and then try to figure it out. I'm not able to unmute it. See, that host is not allowing to unmute yourself. Everyone is allowed to unmute, right? Yeah. Guys, can all of you unmute yourself?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Arfat, not sure why is it so. Because Arfat, can you check now? Arfat? Anyways, just have a check if there shouldn't be any issues with it. Gauri, you are not able to unmute yourself? You are able to. Okay, fine. Fine, guys. So let's proceed further. Okay. Now again, observe this for another 30 seconds quickly. Okay, we are done. Yeah. First question is this: which of the following is having a correct orientation of the first and the third row? Which of the following is having a correct orientation of the first and the third row?
Option C.
Anything else from anyone? Or everyone is going with option C?
Yes, sir.
Option C, sir.
And let's go to the next question. The total number of objects in the image which has life. Total number of objects in the image which has life.
3.
3. Okay, fine. Fine. Yes, anything else? Okay, let's go back and have a check. Option C. Okay. So first and the third row they have asked for orientation of the first. So it's a cake, spectacles, hand, ball, hand. Okay. And the last one is a magnifying glass, dog, pencil. Oh, absolutely right for option C. And number of objects with life. You have a dog, you have a tree, 2, this one, 3. Yeah, 3 is the correct answer. Okay. Now we will move on to the next question. And you will be having another 30 seconds for that. Watch it very carefully. So, NATA will be giving you a bit of complex questions as well, and wherein you need to answer them. Yep. Now tell the answer to this question. How many trees are fully chopped down in the image?
3.
Okay. And the next one, how many children were there in the image?
2.
2.
2. Okay, fine. Let's go back and have a check quickly. Someone told 3 are fully chopped down, but it's 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 you see over here. The child is sitting on. See, now you made the mistake. You didn't notice for the child was sitting where. So you need to notice everything like, point to point, and it will come with practice. So, okay, and the number of children we have asked for is actually 2. Okay. So I guess that's it, which is there. Okay, one more thing. Okay, quickly, 30 seconds time. Now, one thing which I must tell is that this is the exact image, or this is the exact composition which came in last year. This was question number 1. This composition was there in last year, like, exam. So compositions might be this complex or even complex than this. You need to notice each and everything over there. Okay. Now we move on to the question. Who is pushing the child on the swing?
Young woman.
Yeah.
A option.
Option A. Okay. And the second one, Did you notice any cellular devices in the image?
B.
D. Yes, at least two different people were browsing on their phones.
B.
B, you are telling.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I saw a man using his phone. Okay, others? Why everyone is not responding, guys? Yeah. Others, am I audible? Rohan, Krishna, Rohan, then
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Audible.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
You guys are getting it, or like how is it? You are not able to like think about the composition that you have just seen.
No,
Sir,
we
this one
got
I
it.
couldn't, sir.
Okay, let's go back and have a look at the answers. Pushing the child on a swing and cellular devices. So pushing the child on a swing is actually a young woman over here. And number of cellular devices they have asked about. So when we are looking forward to that, then this man is the one who is using a cellular device, mostly not the other one. Okay, so that is how it is. Okay. Now these are the answers actually that has been given, and we are done with this, done with this PDF. So now this was one thing which I have shown in a proper format which I have. So now what we will do for today is remaining class time, or we have a little more time. So we will just quickly go through some of these random compositions. I will take them from web, and two questions on that we will try to solve. That increases how much you can see for a random composition and then try to answer something on that. So guys, just quickly switch on your videos. Let me see you all are there or not. Just quickly switch on your videos, guys. Yeah, all of you. Okay, others, quickly switch on your video. I just want to have a conversation. So, how you're pursuing it, or okay, that I'm not able to switch on my video also. Okay. Others, someone switched on, then you went off. Aisha, Pratiksha, Rutuja, Kasturi, Maria, Gauri, Atmika, so interested. Arfat, Tahi, Rohan. Yeah. Guys, only I can see Rohan, Krishna, and Mohak Ghosh. Others, quickly switch on. We can have a conversation, and then I need to move further. Guys, am I audible to all of you or not? Can we have a quick discussion? Okay. Rutuja, Kasturi, then Aisha, Pratiksha. So anyways, coming back to the topic, once you are seeing something, so for example, you see over here, what you should notice actually, or what kind of questions comes from this part mostly. So they mostly ask you about the kind of color composition of a particular object, which is usually very prominent or visible directly to you. And along with that, they might ask you some questions related to the number of a certain object being present over there. They might ask you about, just as you have seen, about the woman pushing a child. So things sometimes, it becomes a bit complex as well, asking you questions on that. So you need to be careful about that and try to answer as much as possible from there. So what we will do is that we will just have a quick look through some compositions from the web, and then we can move further on that. Just give me a minute. Okay, fine. So and the most important part is that while we practice and since we know what sort of stuff is coming and we have seen the last year's pattern as well. So if the pattern remains the same or if it is changed also after first attempt, once we go for that pattern, what happens is that some of the times whatever is done, you can see some prediction of something. So what happens is that some images NATA, how am I able to get that image which was there, or that real image, because that image is there on the web after seeing it in the question answer sheet, or I guess seeing it from the students. Once I have searched for it, that image is already available on web. So sometimes this also happens that we like I have told you that password breaking problem, it is the exact same problem which I did on the last minute mock test paper, and that came in the next exam. So this also might happen that we are going through some image that you are getting that exact same image for your examination. There is a possibility of that as well. So let us quickly have a look through. Okay, I'll be sharing my screen and you guys have next 30 seconds to watch this. Okay, just watch till here, whatever you can see as of now. Always remember, questions will be asked on very evident things that are seen, right? Once you look at it. Okay, now let me ask you the questions on this. So, okay, other than more, what about others? Switch on your video, guys, so that we can I can see you guys and have a talk on that. Pratiksha, Aisha, Rutuja, till now no one has switched on. Any problem, guys? Arfat, Rohan, Shahid, Taib. Am I audible to all of you or not? Yes or no, tell me.
So actually I'm in 12, so I'm relaxing.
Okay. Fine. So let's quickly tell me what are the electronic devices you have seen in that composition, guys?
Can you repeat the question?
What are the number of the electronic devices that you have seen in the composition?
2.
2.
Something else from someone?
3.
Why? What are the 3 objects? Tell me.
The lampshade, the remote, and the TV.
Absolutely right. So sometimes they ask you these tricky questions as well. Though you can see TV and lampshade. Now you will always consider remote as an accessory of the TV, but that is also as one that is an electronic device. So when you are noticing something, also might be you have already noticed something, but in course of time while you are answering, due to the trick they have used, you are mixing it. Okay, let's go to the next question about that image. How many cold drink cans, or you can tell some drink cans were there in the room?
3.
3.
Okay. Everyone is saying this 3. You know why everyone is saying the answer to this question? Can you give me a reason for that? How everyone was able to notice it? This is something again from design principle and usage of colors.
Of color red. Red color.
Okay, so the red color is doing what actually in the composition? What is the red color doing in the composition?
Drawing our attention.
Emphasis.
Emphasis, absolutely right. So one of the most important visual principle here, emphasis, is being used over here. So anything or the else you have noticed or not? Can you tell me what was the color of the painting behind the man? Yeah. See, suddenly the answers became low. So a red color with the background, with a contrast with the background, how they have utilized it, you are able to notice that at the very first instance. So anything or the else you watch or not, you will be noticing that. Okay. Let us quickly go for some other image. And have a look. Give me a minute, I'll share my screen. Okay, now the screen should be visible to all of you for the next 30 seconds. Quickly watch it. Now, intentionally, I took a blurred image, which is not of a good resolution, so that your vision is scattered. Yes. Let's quickly have a look at the image closely. Whatever you can see throughout. Okay, that's it. Now tell me that in this image, okay, same thing. Okay, let's go it in a different way. How many living objects, or you can say how many items which are living, which are not a dead one? Okay, you can see over there. How many
Two.
living objects you can
Two.
see?
Two.
What are the two?
The plant and the man.
Plant and the man.
Plant and the man. Okay, right. Now the room which you have seen. Okay, how many books were there in the room?
Four.
Three.
Four.
Four. It was 3 on a standing position and 1 lied down. Okay. Let us go into some other questions from this room only. What was the color of the lampshade?
Yellow.
Yellow.
So these are some of the things you should always notice. Okay, what was the color of the shirt or the jacket or the man was wearing on the top part?
Violet.
Pink.
Violet.
No. Now see, this is what a scattered vision has done. The color which was used is actually some sort of red only, red with a mixture of white and some sort of margarita kind of color it has been formed. Let me show you the image. Magneta. Okay, you can see red, kind of red color only are using with a different tint and shade. Now, this was not noticed because the usage of the color in the background and the scattered vision due to the blurred image. Someone told green, someone told white or blue, something like that. So these are the things you should notice and try to remember. Okay. Now, once more, I have shown you the image. So tell me now, what was the color of the shoes that the man was wearing?
White.
White, right. Okay, let us go into another image now and quickly have a look through that. I'm going to show you guys one more blurred image only. Okay, have a look at it now. Quickly have a look through and try to understand something else might also be asked that is not properly visible but is there. Okay, time's up. How many characters were there in the composition?
7.
9.
7.
Who told 9?
Row 1.
Why you told 9? Tell me. Switch on your camera and tell me why 9.
Sir, I could say like the back thing were like ice, sir. So I told.
Right. So it has not been asked that if the question was something like this, how many characters were properly visible? Then you could have told about 7. But how many characters are there in the composition when it is being asked? There are 2 characters. I will show you. I just asked 2 or 3 more questions, then I will show you guys the image. There are 2, a pair of 2 eyes are visible in the background. So there are actually 9 characters altogether in the composition. Okay. Tell the color, there were 3 characters lying on the ground. So out of which the character on the right hand side, what was the color of his hair?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah, right. What was the color of the frames from which the characters were coming out in the wall?
Gold.
Yeah. Color of the frames.
Gold.
Golden. Yeah, you can tell it as golden, right? Now we will quickly move forward, and okay, let me take another image and quickly have a look through that as well. So these are the things, NATA asks. NATA is like, the exam is not very complicated or something like that, wherein you will have to be puzzled about something also. It's many things are have to do something with architecture, but in long term, not really right now that you will be worried about, and you need to start studying everything that is there in an architecture syllabus or so in college. So let us move on to the next image, quickly see it for next 30 seconds. Always remember, when you are watching, okay, just making it very clear, your focus shouldn't be shifted anywhere, like not even to take your pen from the table, because you have 30 seconds now. So might be 2-3 seconds or 5 seconds it's going here and there, but in exam you will not have anything exactly 30 seconds in your hand. If you're missing it, that means it's waste for the for that whole exam. You won't be able to see it once more. Okay. How many this burger trees were there in altogether in the
8.
composition?
11.
Think
13.
about it and tell how many were there in the composition.
$13.
Okay, I will give you some options. Is it 9? Is it 19? Is it 14? Or is it 16?
16.
9.
It is 14. We will show and count it out. Okay, before that, some other questions. Okay, so you have seen 4 people, okay, in the composition. So out of them, you need to tell for all of them, you need to tell the color composition of their hair from left to right. Okay, so I'll just give you guys some option. Your first one is something as in black, then dark brown, then we go into a shade of yellow ochre, and then again into a shade of brown. Second option will be starting with brown, then black, then something with a kind of yellow and mixture of brown, and then followed by that. So over here, I'm telling you verbally, what they will do is that they will take that hair part, and they will, or might be take that face part and rearrange it, and they will give it to you. So how we have done now, I have just shown you that paper. Now you have shown a set of images, so they will give you that set actually, and you need to figure out which one is at which place. This will be done in this manner. Okay, so tell me, out of these 2 options only, which one is correct?
Option 2.
Option 2. Yeah, it starts with brown followed by black. Okay, let us have a look at the image once more. So because we need to see how many trees were present. Okay, right. So now while you are counting trees, this was, I know it is comparatively a bit complex, but let us have a look at it. Fine. So now let me take some brush which is there. Fine. So you have one, okay. Wait a minute. You have one, you have two, you have three over here. See this position, there is 1, 3, 4, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Over here behind this guy, this tree is 13, and another one over here behind this person, this area, 15. Sorry, 13 and 1, 14. Sorry. So total number of images that you have seen throughout the composition is 14. Okay, so these sort of questions will be asked to you, and this was just a basic discussion. Now what we are going to do in the upcoming class, I have already told you, we will go through several type of sort of question papers like this, and we will solve it like, at least 2 or 3 papers in a day, just so that you guys are quite acquainted with it. Today is 7th, 8th and 9th, so 2 more days we will go through these papers. And if you guys have any sort of doubts regarding the mock tests that are there for you in the app, whichever this 8 to 10 mock test papers, whichever we have done, just get it clarified. Okay, so this is what we are supposed to do. And 10th, I will discuss with you the last minute mock test paper for this year, the first attempt, whatever we need to like go through a final set of questions that you guys will be going through. Okay, 10th evening. And 11th, as we all know, it's a relaxing day, and go for the exam on 12th. Okay, and most probably one of the other most important updates for all of you and for people watching it live on YouTube as well, your admit cards, I know you guys are worried about, so mostly you guys check today after 9 o'clock. Okay, if it is there, then it's well and good, or else it should mostly come to you by tomorrow itself. Okay, let's have a look at that, and if there is any other important update, then I will let you know also as well. Okay, guys, is it clear for everyone? All of you got it? Any doubts, anything?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, thanks a lot, everyone. That's all for the day. See you all tomorrow then.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. You can quit the meeting now. Okay, so for yeah, guys, you can leave. Mok, Maria, you can leave the meeting, both of you. Okay. So guys, that's all for the day. People watching it live on YouTube, I feel that you guys might be having some sort of questions and stuff. So if you guys are having any sort of questions, you can ask over here right now in the chat box. Let us go through that. These are the very most important questions, the scoring part of NATA. How do you get to score? You have 5 passage type questions over there. Let me have a short discussion on this, so you get to know about that. 5 passage type questions you get in NATA. Now this 5 passage type question, what happens? You are given a passage, as you have done in your 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 standard in the English paper. You read that whole paragraph, and then you are asked some questions on that. Similarly, you have 5 passages similarly, and 4 questions each. Marking category is 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3. 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3. This is the category. So for each passage, you have 10. For 5 passage, how much then the marks is? It's completely 50 marks. That covers 25% of NATA. Out of 200 marks paper, 50 easily you can see and write. There is no need to think, no need to understand, nothing. So always NATA has a cutoff for 200 paper, mostly around 70 to 75. And from that, easily you can score 50 just by seeing and answering something. So there is no headache in that, just it requires some practice And that's why Ignite India is here. This I am here with all of you, and I promise that if you are joining over here, you will not regret it at the end of the day. With the number of mock test papers, number of study materials and classes that we give you, it will be completely different from any other place that you are looking forward to. Or if you are looking forward to some kind of self preparation, we can help you with that as well. And after that, what you have got the most scoring areas, one is your part B, just with the practice. Once you practice through some several mock test papers, you watch something for 30 seconds. So you can practice this at your home also right now, So over here, so like I came up with one session, but now what you need to do at home is that you need to open up an image, set it for you. You just first you need taken half an hour or 1 hour, find some images, fix them out, and then quickly what you are supposed to do is that one after the other, you go through them and try to remember what was there. Close your eyes after 30 seconds and try to remember what was there in that composition. This is how you can improve yourself and go for the upcoming attempts. And after that, though, like we are there for to help you guys out. Some of the other scoring areas people ask, there are riddles. Now, riddles are not very complex. For example, if I ask you a question which came last year, was something like this, that a truck driver has to go under a bridge, but his truck is 1 inch too tall and the height of the bridge from the ground. So then what he did, or how he can cross the bridge. Now the trick over here is that they are talking about the truck driver, not about the truck. So NATA uses this kind of question, so you can tell that he simply walked away. So riddles are one of the other most scoring areas. You have some object visualization, 3D shapes and all. So these are the areas you can really score and perform well. I'm still on the chat box. You're on my phone. So if you have any doubts, please text it right away so that I can answer them. And then we will close the session for today. And see you all in the upcoming session. I hope that you all have subscribed the channel. Make sure to subscribe it because you're going to get lots of other informative videos. You can stay connected with me. You can check out for my channel as well. You can connect me on the number given in the description box and the Google form being provided, particularly for the NATA registration for the students, and to provide you guys absolute guidance till your college admission. So Ignite India doesn't leave you after your exam is over, or we don't provide any course for you till the date of particular exam for a month or two. Course will be there till your exam is not over. If dates are postponed, we are there to help you out. And till your college admission, get the best of the best guidance from us and get the best college in India. So assuming that you guys are okay, some Satish has asked, architecture students your UPSC ka exam de sakte hain or not? Yeah, absolutely, you can go. You need actually a bachelor's degree to go for that. So you can go for your UPSC exam as of my knowledge. Now, I'm not from that background to answer this very perfectly, but I guess you can. You need to check with the people who are preparing you for that. Okay. I can see right now 9 people live on live chat. I must last day I was telling the students one more experience I must share was that last year I made a last minute mock test paper for the second attempt, which was the final one mostly. And exactly not one actually, few questions came, out of which one question, you can go and still check out that video. It's there live on YouTube, So the one question people were very much fascinated with. The thing was that because that for that question, to explain that question, I took around half an hour in the last class. And that was live on YouTube. People were able to, I guess either it was live or live mock test paper, might be I didn't go for a live. Next day, that exact same question came for NATA. So there are also chances if you go through all these sessions, if you are going through a mock test series and papers, with an experience I'm telling you, there are chances that you might also get some question common. But I can assure you that we will have to go through that once we go through the first attempt of NATA paper, because NATA is changing its pattern. Okay, I can see 9 or 10 of you live on chat. If you have any questions, I will be there for next 1 minute. Please ask it. Or else we will end the session for the day and see you all in the upcoming session. I hope you all enjoyed the session. You learned something out of it, and at the end of the day, it will help you for your NATA scoring in NATA exam, and you will get some good college. Any questions, guys? Please ask it in the chat box quickly. Okay, I'm assuming it's not. So that's all for the day, guys. Thanks a lot. See you all in the upcoming session. If someone you joined now and you have missed it, you can watch a playback of the recording. Okay. And don't forget to subscribe the channel. Stay tuned with us till your college admission. We will be helping you out. That's all. Signing out, Shashwat over here, and see you all in the upcoming session. Best of luck to you all for your upcoming NATA first attempt of examination.